Okay, let's look at the inventory module. So for inventory, you're going to want to turn on the inventory synchronization in your settings. Then click on inventory, and you will see this list of all your inventory. Now what you're seeing here is the inventory in both your Sage and your Shopify. And what you can see at a glance is if an item is in your Sage only. So this means this item exists only in Sage and it wasn't found in Shopify. So this could be a nice flag for you to say, okay, we're missing some items in our store, or we're missing some items in our Sage. So you can quickly see that on the far right in Sage and Shopify, and there's check marks. So um, you can see all these items are in Sage, but they're not in Shopify. And if I scroll down, I have this item here, the collection snowboard. It's in Sage and it's in Shopify. So if I go look for 11223344 in my inventory tab, we see it right here. Where there it is, 11223344. And if I go look in our store under products, 11223344, the inventory item exists. So we know that there is a match. And then likewise, if I was to look up 1-9310, so this is in my Sage, but it's not in my Shopify store, you'll see that it doesn't exist. So 1-9180 doesn't exist. And so that's one way you can sort of make sure everything's right, and then similarly it can tell you what's in Shopify, what's not in Sage for you. So that's one feature of the inventory. The other one is actually seeing the quantity. So if we pick on the one that we know about, we have this 11223344 item. We have 29 in Sage, and actually there's 30 on hand, and there's 1 on a sales invoice. And then in Shopify, we have 17 available, with 28 of them being on hand, and then 11 of them being sold. So we can then sync this to match it. So we can say either our Sage 50 is our source of truth, or our Shopify is our source of truth. If Sage 50 is our source of truth and we press sync, well then this available inventory is going to get written to here. So it's going to change the amount such that they match. So let's pick on an item I set up that will be easier for us to look at. So we have this Easy Apps Inventory demo product. So you can see there's 100 units of it. So if I go look for Easy Apps, here we go. We have 0 in Sage and 100 in Shopify. So let's go now into our Sage, Easy Apps, and I'm going to just change the quantity. I need to do an inventory adjustment. You know what? Let's just use our app. So this has 100 in Shopify and 0 in Sage. Well, if we actually have 0 in Sage, that means we should have 0 in Shopify. So we'll choose Sage 50 as our source of truth, and I'll press sync. You can select your location. So here we go. Choose your location, target location. And now if we go back and look, it says Sage 0, Shopify 0. And we can actually confirm that here by refreshing the page. And now you can see that the quantities are all 0. And this way you can ensure your store is in sync. Now we can also go back into, let me just add some inventory here. We'll do 100 of the Easy Apps inventory. Let's just assign an amount here. save. Okay, let's refresh. So now you'll see that we have 100 in Sage because we just received inventory, and now we want to sync it to our store. So instead of manually going into our store, we can then say, again, Sage 50 is our source of truth. Let's sync it. We want to assign the amounts. Let's assign it to Plattsburgh. Refreshes on us, so now there's 100. And we'll refresh it here. And now we have 100 available in Plattsburgh. So now that they're all back in store.